Live from Darlington, Labor Day weekend on NBC.
Coming up on NC1 Today, troubling new details are emerging about the mindset of the man who shot and killed two former colleagues during a live news report Wednesday in Virginia. Then, the Colorado shooting trial has finally come to a conclusion. James Holmes formally sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And Monica Davis gets outfitted and ready to hunt at the Outdoor Campus West. Thursday, August 27th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for NC1 Today. I'm Anya Mueller. With me, Lou Storch over here. And that's a look at Outdoor Campus West. That's where Monica Davis is live this morning, talking about the classes they offer there. Lewis, I know you and I have been there quite a bit. So
yeah, we'll be checking in with her throughout the morning, seeing what everything they have going on down there, what Monica's down there taking some classes on you, so we'll be checking in with her. But then more on a serious note, Anya, right after we went off the air yesterday, it was pretty much right after we went off. I'm sure many of you have heard by now about just the tragedy that happened in Virginia, where a reporter and then also a cameraman were killed actually on air during a live interview near Roanoke, Virginia yesterday. Just so sad to hear.
It is by a former employee there, and yeah, our hearts and prayers go out to the families and all those affected, because, you know, especially us in the news industry really felt that, because we've been, you know, out live obviously quite a bit, and just to think something like that can happen is so tragic.
Yeah, it really is, and just, you know, out of the blue, out of nowhere, and so I know that we'll be having the latest updates right here in just a few minutes, so all the latest details coming out of there. But like Anya said, our hearts and our prayers go out to everyone who is affected in Virginia. And then there's really no easy transition on you, but as far as the weather goes, we saw a hot day yesterday, and it's gonna big change for today, but we're gonna warm it right back up again by the weekend. As far as yesterday goes, so as we bring up that almanac, 90 degrees was our high in Rapid City, 58 degrees was that low, and then we saw some rain showers and thunderstorms push in late last night around 9:30 or 10 o'clock. I know I got woken up by a few loud claps of thunder, and it dropped some heavy rain really fast, over 1.5 inches at the Rapid City Regional Airport, and that is a record for the 26th day of August. So a lot of rain fell. That has moved off to the east, and then the sun is coming up at 6:09 a.m. The sun is going down now at 7:37 p.m. As far as, or let's take a look at this. Before the storms did move in, we did see a few clouds. It was clear skies, a very nice picture of the moon over Spearfish. Thank you, Anthony, for this very nice picture. Though the clouds, like I mentioned, did move in, we did see those thunderstorms, and now the biggest part has moved off to the east. So it looks like the main system is off to the east, though we can see some scattered showers once again hanging around the Rapid City area, and then another batch of rain moving in from Wyoming this morning. So expect some light rain showers this morning. Then as we get later on into the afternoon, we get that daytime heating. We can expect some scattered thunderstorms to push in as well. So we'll see those off and on rain showers. It will be a cool day. We're talking about temperatures only in the 60s and the 70s. The current temperatures aren't too bad this morning. 68 right now in Sturgis, 64 in Spearfish, 68 in Deadwood, but at about 70 there in Hewlett. We're at 63 right now, waking up this morning in Rapid City, and then we're looking at 60s pretty much all around the Black Hills. But like I mentioned, we're not going to warm these temperatures up too much as we push throughout the day. 67 by 9 a.m., 72 by noon, 73 by 3 p.m. Anya.
Troubling new details are emerging about the mindset of the man who shot and killed two former colleagues, a TV reporter and photographer, during a live news report Wednesday. Meanwhile, the community is mourning the loss of those two journalists who were each preparing a new beginning in their lives. Sarah Doloff has a story from Roanoke, Virginia. Good morning, Sarah.
Well, good morning. A man claiming to be the shooter faxed a 23-page document to ABC News in which he allegedly describes himself as a human powder keg ready to go boom. Colleagues describe Allison Parker and Adam Ward as special people, the kind who were up before sunrise to put in long hours reporting the news. Their off-camera lives were just as busy. Parker had recently moved in with her boyfriend. Ward was engaged to be married.
If I walked into the office in the morning and the first person I saw was either Adam or Allison, I got a smile on my face because they were always that way.
They were interviewing a local official live Wednesday morning for CBS affiliate WDBJ when authorities say 41-year-old Vester Lee Flanagan, a former colleague, opened fire, killing Parker and Ward. He also filmed the shooting and posted it to social media later as he was pursued by police before he eventually turned the gun on himself.
It's obvious that there was this gentleman was disturbed in some way of the way things had transpired. At some point in his life, it would appear things were spiraling out of control.
Flanagan, who was fired from the station 2 years ago, went by the name Bryce Williams when he worked there. Management describes him as an angry employee.
After a while, and a number of incidents, we thought it was best if he left the company, and he did, but not happily. He had to get some assistance from the police to get him out of here.
Meanwhile, a growing memorial outside WDBJ is focused on the lives of Parker and Ward. Late Wednesday, the community came together to mourn their loss. A station used to covering the news, now the center of a tragic story of its own. The woman being interviewed at the time of the shooting was also hit. She is in stable condition. Meanwhile, scholarships are being established in the names of Parker and Ward, a way to keep the legacy of these young journalists alive. In Roanoke, Virginia, Sarah Dolph, back to you.
Thank you, Sarah. And in other top news this morning, the Colorado shooting trial has finally come to a conclusion. James Holmes formally sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The 3-day final sentence hearing was a formality, but gave victims a chance to tell the judge how that terrible event has affected them over the last 3 years. Judge Carlos A. Samora went count by count for all 12 victims, handing down multiple sentences.
Running all of the sentences consecutive and adding them all up, I believe the total comes out to 12 life sentences without the possibility of parole, consecutive to each other and consecutive to 3,312 years in the Department of Corrections.
Holmes was also sentenced to 48 years with 5 years mandatory parole for each of the people injured in the theater that night. The mandatory parole will never be executed, however, due to Holmes' life in prison without the possibility of parole sentences for murder. And coming up on News Center 1 today, Congresswoman Kristi Noem continues her stay in Rapid City, discussing economic issues affecting the area. The details of her last stop after the break. Stay with us.
Introducing the most advanced in adventure technology. Reality at your fingertips.
Get out.
Not virtual, but actual. Get ready to get out. Experience the new outdoor motorsports. Get out.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today, everybody. Early this morning, we are keeping our eye on the tropics as Tropical Storm Erica is currently, she just made her way past the Leeward Islands, and it looks like it's going to track north of the Dominican Republic and Cuba. Keep on the track heading towards Florida by later on, or late this weekend, early next week. So right now, we're looking at 50-mile-per-hour winds, and then it is traveling west at about 16 miles per hour. So not a strong hurricane, though they are expecting it to strengthen, though, as it gets into the warm waters of the Caribbean. And right now, after that, it's kind of looking like the path is going to head up the East Coast. So we'll be keeping our eye on this. If it does make landfall, the good news is, though, it does not look to be a very strong hurricane. But like I said, we will be keeping our eye on this. Here a little bit closer to home, though, here's that system that pushed through last night, kicking off those rain showers and thunderstorms, and that's what we're going to see as we continue to move throughout the day. You can see widespread cloud cover off to the west. Now the high pressure is going to slowly begin moving eastward, kicking off these or moving those rain showers and cloud cover out. So by tomorrow and the weekend, expect plenty of sunshine once again as this system continues to slide off to the east. Again, we're going to see high pressure move in right over Rapid City by Saturday. By the weekend, we're looking at temperatures once again in the 90s. So some unseasonably warm weather. Looks like it'll be moving in starting this weekend and really sticking with us throughout the next week. It looks like kind of a warm and dry pattern has set in for a while here in the Black Hills. Now, what about the winds going? The winds, as far as this morning, we're seeing a lot of them out of the north. That's what's going to bring in the cooler temperatures for today. As we head off to the east around Sioux Falls, we're continuing to see the winds out of the south. So here's that system. It hasn't quite made its way past Sioux Falls. By this afternoon, though, we'll see the wind shift more out of the north there. That'll keep our temperatures mostly in the 60s and the 70s. Your Black Hills area forecast is going to show a cooler day. 74 in Rapid City, 69 in Custer, 80 in Newcastle, 74 also in Martin. Those winds out of the north, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour with a gust into the mid-20s, so it could be a bit breezy with those off and on rain showers and thunderstorms. We'll take a look at that warm-up that's going to be coming this weekend in just a few minutes. But until then, on ya.
Well, it was a busy day on the campaign trail Wednesday as candidates make a push this week to get the votes they need to be the nominee, with 17 Republicans trying to get the nod and a new Democrat possibly entering the race. It's more important than ever to make a good impression. NBC News correspondent Edward Lawrence explains from Washington.
Hillary Clinton says she always thought getting the Democrat nomination for president will be competitive.
How are you?
She campaigned in Iowa, and for the first time, she's talking about the possibility of Vice President Joe Biden entering the race.
He should have the space and the opportunity to decide what he wants to do.
The first woman president of the United States.
She picked up big endorsements from the former governor of Iowa and the current Secretary of Agriculture. Presidential candidates from both parties flooded Iowa and New Hampshire with events. Senator Marco Rubio told workers in New Hampshire that he will not use the term anchor babies. He added,
ultimately, the Republican Party will reach out to all voters based on who our nominee is. And I don't believe Donald Trump will be our nominee. So we're going to have a process.
Former Governor Jeb Bush held an event in his home state of Florida, looking for common ground with pro-choice voters.
There's common ground between pro-life and pro-choice people that we ought to find and forge and make sure that this country respects life from beginning to end.
Republican candidates went back to the issues to try and take back the spotlight.
Thank you.
Now, there's a lot of campaigning left. The first votes for both parties in Iowa and New Hampshire are in February. Edward Lawrence, NBC News, Washington.
Thank you, Edward. And U.S. Representative Kristi Noem continuing her trip to Rapid City Wednesday, meeting with the Black Hills Association of Realtors to discuss the impact of new EPA regulations. South Dakota's congressional delegation has expressed doubts over new EPA rules that would regulate even small bodies of water throughout the state. 13 states, including South Dakota, are trying to block the new rule and argue that the rules from the EPA and the Army Corps of Engineers illegally expand those agencies' powers under the Federal Clean Water Act. But what does that mean for our area, farmers and ranchers?
What does that mean for all of us? That means that any time somebody wanted to, they had a 2 or 3 inch rainfall and had water flowing into their house or to their foundation, they couldn't go out there and divert that water unless they had an EPA permit. And if they did divert that water to try to protect their property, they would face up to $37,000 worth of fines every single day that they were in violation of that definition.
Environmentalists praise the rule for keeping chemicals and pollutants out of waterways. Many farmers and ranchers are concerned the rule will mean more money out of their pockets. And in other news around the state this morning, the Flandreau Santee Sioux tribe is cutting ties with the City of Flanders Police Department after deciding to legalize marijuana. City leaders say the tribe gave the city a 90-day notice back in June that it will end its 16-year policing agreement effective September 4th. The tribe will then form its own police department. Flandreau Mayor Mark Bonrudd says he thinks the move is related to the tribe's decision to grow and sell marijuana for recreational and medicinal use by the end of the year. The tribe's decision means there will be less federal funding for city police. Meanwhile, residents on the Standing Rock Reservation may soon decide whether to legalize industrial hemp. But the tribal chairman is concerned about legalizing the plant without the federal government's blessing. Attorney Chase Iron Eyes has been collecting signatures to put the decision before voters on September 30th. He says hemp would be beneficial to the economy of the reservation that straddles North and South Dakota. Chairman Dave Archambault says the tribe should get a permit from federal agriculture officials and says legalization could put the tribe's sovereignty in jeopardy. Hemp advocates say a shift in the federal government's priorities on marijuana opens the door for industrial hemp on tribal lands. And still to come on News Center 1 Today, Monica Davis is live this morning at the Outdoor Campus West, getting ready for a big hunt. We'll get some tips for the upcoming season. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looks at the back-to-school sale at Shoe Carnival. Bands for the whole family starting at $34.98. And cool athletic styles starting at $44.98. Plus, buy one, get one half off, even sale prices. Shop Shoe Carnival today. Shoe Carnival, a surprise in store.
Your dreams evolve, and with committed support, they thrive. American Family Insurance.
Let's say you need a quick loan, but you're kind of busy. No problem. Just get out your phone, laptop, or tablet and go to speedycash.com/apply. The SpeedyCash website fits your device so you can manage your account from anywhere. And SpeedyCash.com is a state-licensed direct lender with a U.S.-based call center that can answer any of your questions. So, use your favorite device, go to SpeedyCash.com/apply, or call from anywhere. Convenient loans for busy people like you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
What started out as Girls Club in 1965, Youth and Family Services has grown to become one of the most comprehensive and respected family development programs in western South Dakota. YFS serves more than 11,000 children and their families each year, encouraging them to go beyond the possible and discover their dreams through education, nutrition, advocacy, and prevention services. Find out how you can help support children and families in your community by visiting yfsfoundation.org or call 342-4195.
Get the hottest looks at the back-to-school sale at Shoe Carnival. Bands for the whole family starting at $34.98. And cool athletic styles starting at $44.98. Plus, buy one, get one half off, even sale prices. Shop Shoe Carnival today. Shoe Carnival, a surprise in store.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today, everybody. For those of you getting ready to head out this morning to either work or school, heading out to Hewlett, it's not bad. How about 70 degrees waking up this morning? Cloudy skies overhead. Those winds are calm. The thing is we're not going to warm the temperatures up too much from where they are right now, pushing throughout the day. Spearfish, you're under mostly cloudy skies. Those winds out of the west-southwest, and you're at 64. So really not a bad start to the morning. A light jacket and an umbrella might be a good idea, though, if you're heading off to the bus stop, because we do have a few light rain showers still falling around the Black Hills. All the heavier rain has moved off to the east. It's getting ready to push through the Sioux Falls area this morning. However, as we move later on throughout the day, we can expect these off and on rain showers with clearing, though, by this afternoon. It looks like, though, another band of rain is beginning to push its way in from Montana and Wyoming early this morning. So the Futurecast satellite radar. So here's that cold front that dropped our temperatures from 90 degrees yesterday to only in the mid 70s today. As we stop it later on this afternoon, we'll stop it at 1:30 p.m. We can see cloudy skies overhead, but we can see the back side of this, so it's going to start to clear out as we get later on into the evening. And yeah, some rain showers and thunderstorms are possible, but like I mentioned, the heaviest stuff has already passed through the area. As we're waking up tomorrow morning, we're going to see mostly clear skies overhead, and that's going to be pretty much the same trend you can expect as we move throughout the next several days. By Friday afternoon, 3:30, we'll be in the mid to upper 80s. Plenty of sunshine pushing into Saturday. You're going to be hard-pressed to see any clouds overhead because high pressure will be over top of South Dakota. That's going to clear out the skies. Very warm temperatures. we're talking about temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s, even a few mid-90s as we push into both Saturday and Sunday. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. As far as today goes, it is going to be a cool one. Like I mentioned, just 74 in Rapid City. A few thunderstorms are possible and winds out of the north anywhere 10 to 15 miles per hour with a gust into the mid-20s. For tonight, we are going to see slow clearing. We'll see partly cloudy skies overhead, then becoming mostly clear by the afternoon. 56, later on into the day, 56 degrees will be the low. With those winds out of the northwest anywhere from 5 to 10. Tomorrow, a very nice day, a little bit warm, unseasonably warm. 85 is where we should be for this time of year. 88 is where we'll top out tomorrow. Winds out of the west, but a very nice start to the weekend, a very good Friday. The weekend, well, you know what? You need to head off to either the lake or the pool because it's going to be a hot one. 93 on Saturday. 93 also on Sunday, so some warm temperatures. And then, like I mentioned, it looks like this warmer, dry pattern is going to stick around for a while, pretty much all through next week, as we'll be at 86 on Monday, 89 on Tuesday, back into the 90s by Wednesday with mostly sunny skies overhead. ClickBigDeals.com. Well, the current offer, get an 18-hole round plus cart for just $37 at Hart Ranch. Original price, $75. You pay just $37. So this is a savings of over 50%. Anya.
Thank you, Lewis. And pretty soon the weather will feel like fall, and we'll all be spending some cooler nights outdoors. And one popular pastime during the fall is hunting. News Center 1's Monica Davis is live at the Outdoor Campus West to tell us how they are preparing for the hunting season. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning, Anya. Well, I am wearing my hunter orange this morning because hunting season starts next week. Now, next week, what exactly are we hunting?
September 1st marks the opening of dove season, cottontail rabbit season, and squirrel season. But most of the people are going to be out dove hunting.
Dove hunting is pretty popular. Now, I think that that's a national hunting sport, I guess, is dove hunting. So what are the basic fundamentals of what you need to know about dove hunting?
In South Dakota, the daily limit is 15. If you get 15, call me because I want to know where you're at and how good you can shoot. You're allowed to use a shotgun which can hold no more than 3 shells. On public land, you need to use non-toxic shot, either steel or tungsten. You can only hunt. We're live, aren't we?
We are live. We are live. He lost his train of thought.
I did lose my train of thought.
Well, how about this? Now, all of that was like hearing Spanish to me because I'm not a huntress. So if I want to learn what you're talking about, how can I learn about hunting?
We offer programs at the Outdoor Campus that will teach you how to hunt. We'll run you through the Hunt Safe program. So you learn how to safely handle a firearm, how to carry it, how to load it, unload it. And then we'll teach you how to actually shoot. And then we'll take you in the field and we'll actually take you hunting in a small group of people, usually on private land. But you'll have enough practice under your belt. You'll know what you're doing. You have us there to coach you, to watch you. And basically, it's just a really fun time.
And that's the #1 rule here at the Outdoor Campus West, is to have fun. And as you can see, if you take a hunting class, you get to wear these beautiful orange jackets, and then you get to sign them afterwards. So that's an incentive to come and take a hunting course, is that you always get your name on the jacket. Now here in just a little while coming up, Keith here is going to be teaching me how to properly hold a gun and how to get ready for that first day of hunting season. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Monica, some great tips there. And Keith, you know we love you. We screw up all the time, so don't worry about it, pal. All right, News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the third shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Kia just announced one of the biggest programs in their history. At Billion Kia, get 66 months at 0% APR financing on all new 2015 Kia Souls, Kia Fortes, and Kia Optimas. That's 66 months at 0% APR financing. Plus, get Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Good credit, Bad credit? Bankruptcy? Do you want to drive for less? You could be approved today. We've helped others, and we'd love to help you because we'd love to see you in a Kia. Billion Kia in Rapid City or at billionauto.com.
Your community matters. So does making sure it's well protected. Because Sally's isn't just a cafe. And Smith's isn't just a flower shop. It's years of hard work and investment.
Hey, new equipment looks great.
And in this moment, you realize your independent auto owner's insurance agent is the right person to protect it. Auto Owners Insurance.
Black Hills Insurance Agency is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
I'm James. I'm a supervisor with standard parking at the Rapid City Regional Airport, and I love my church.
Hi, I'm Mitch Messer, head coach of Post 22 Baseball, and I love my church.
Hi, I'm Desiree. These are my boys. I'm a home educator, and I love my church.
Our mission is simple. We want to show people who Jesus is. My name is David, and I'm the lead pastor of Fountain Springs Community Church, and I love my church.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Well, it's one thing to lose your phone or misplace your wallet, but it's an entirely different situation when it's a child left in a hot car. News Center 1's Dan Zabozian reports on the dangers of vehicular heat stroke.
Most parents might think they could never leave their own child in a vehicle. However, on average, 37 vehicular heat stroke deaths occur each year. Over half of those cases, the person responsible unknowingly left them in the vehicle. Recently, Pennington County Sheriff's Office reenacted a scenario to illustrate the dangers of a hot car.
The temperature increases in a car occur 80% within the first few minutes of being in that car. So that's why, when I made the statement about don't leave your children there, I mean, don't gamble with a time frame that you think is going to be okay, because I don't think that the end result could be worth that.
The end result could be deadly, as children experience heat stroke 3 to 5 times faster than an adult body.
A good rule of thumb is look before you lock. If you're locking up your vehicle, make sure the back seat is empty.
From News Center 1, I'm Dan Zabozian.
And some excellent tips right there. Thank you, Dan. And the first week of school is almost in the books, and as parents send their kids back to class, they can only hope their kids arrive safely. This time of year, people tend to get agitated driving in school zones where traffic is slowed. Accidents also increase due to inexperienced teen drivers on the roads. Rapid City Police officials urge children to keep their heads up when entering and exiting the bus, and for nearby drivers to pay extra attention to school bus signals.
If they turn to flashing red, then you're required to come to a stop and do not pass the vehicle. You're supposed to come to a stop about at no closer than 15 feet near the bus. Try to plan accordingly. Know that if you have to get up 10 minutes earlier to make sure you get to work on time or get to school on time, to plan ahead.
And officers are increasing their patrols in school zones to make sure the new year starts as safely as possible. Almost 6:30 on your Thursday morning. More news on the way in the next half hour. Plus, we'll go live once again from the Outdoor Campus West, and your full weather forecast is coming up next. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Ashley and her friends are ready to go back to school. Fun pants, great tops, cool bags, sweet shoes. Looks like they spent a lot of money at the mall. No, all their clothes came from Goodwill. And not only did they get good clothes at a good price, but here's the best part. Goodwill uses the money made to help people with barriers be more independent. How cool is that?
Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and here's the people.
I'm Pastor David.
And I'm Pastor Becky.
We are the pastors at Calvary Lutheran. Come check us out.
And join us to love, serve, and be the people of God.
RockSolidDriveGranite.com.
Experience luxury as it should be during the summer sell down on now at Granite Buick GMC with cash back for 15% of MSRP. Choose from Regals, Veranos, Encores, and LaCrosses and get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on new Enclaves. That's a savings of over $10,000. Don't miss the summer sell down on now at Granite Buick GMC.
Rock solid, drive granite.com.
It doesn't matter how ordinary you think you are. We all have the potential to be heroes.
Do you ever get the feeling that you were meant to do something extraordinary?
Heroes Reborn, the special 2-hour premiere, September 24th on NBC.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, when is it rude or permissible to use your cell phone during social gatherings and public places? A new survey gives us the numbers. Then, the spillway at Canyon Lake is now complete, but the construction isn't over just yet. Details coming up. And how to get yourself out of the sand traps on the course. JR's Golf Tips sheds light on getting out of the bunker. Thursday, August 27th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today.
Girl, I can hardly wait.
News Center 1 Today. It is Thursday morning and a look outside there at the Outdoor Campus West, where we will be checking in with Monica Davis live this morning.
That's right. I can't believe that it's already almost September. Did this year just seem to fly by? Like honestly,
every summer does.
No, well, because she was talking about hunting season starts up next week for September, and it honestly, it just seems like it was January 1st, like just like yesterday.
I'm not on the same page as you.
No,
I don't
it seems to go by really fast on you. I can't believe it.
I feel like it was just June. You know, like I feel like the summers go super fast.
Yeah, the summer. Well, I just feel like the whole year has gone by extremely fast.
Okay.
But you don't feel the same.
I don't. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. We can differ on that.
But summer is almost over. But I did get my swim in yesterday, like I said.
Oh, did you?
I
really?
finally got to swim.
So is that how you're kind of like trying to stay?
Trying to exercise.
Trying to exercise a little bit.
The belly, can't do a whole lot.
Did the baby like the swimming?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. It doesn't say anything to me.
Well, they start kicking and stuff.
I'm not feeling anything.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not quite at that point.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, there you go. Well, good. Well, you know what? If you want to do some outdoor swim, were you outdoor yesterday?
Yep.
Outdoor? Oh yeah. Well, yesterday was good for outdoor swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I'd say it's not going to be that good for outdoor swimming, especially when you're heading off to school this morning. It's going to be a little bit chilly and some cloudy skies overhead as we push throughout the day today, and some off and on rain showers are possible. By this afternoon, though, we will see some slow clearing. Though, and I'm sorry, this is not today's forecast. This was yesterday's forecast. Unfortunately, I forgot to update the numbers. Don't expect 91s. Expect 91 by the weekend. Expect the 70s by this afternoon. But
you and Keith this morning.
Yeah, me and Keith. We'll keep on going. How about we take a look at tonight, though? Tonight, okay. I'm pretty sure, Anya, is the last summer nights.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure tonight is the last summer night, so we do have a summer nights forecast. This forecast is correct. 72. Okay. 72 by this evening. Mostly cloudy skies, so the skies will be clearing in 72, so it will be pleasant out there. We'll see these off and on rain showers slowly move out of the forecast. As far as your Thursday planner goes, expect 67 by 9 a.m., 72 by noon, 73 by 3 p.m. Under mostly cloudy skies, we'll see those winds out of the north anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour with a gust into the mid-20s possible.
All right, thanks, Lewis. And the spillway at Canyon Lake is now complete, but the construction isn't over yet.
Yeah, that's right. The $3.5 million project is getting closer to completion. The spillway, which was last updated after the flood of 72, was reconstructed, fixing leaks and the aging infrastructure.
But landscaping, sidewalks, and parking lots around the area are still under construction.
Because of all the recent water releases out of the Pactola Reservoir, the project's plan to remove silt from the lake will be suspended into the near future with no firm date.
We're glad we have a few minor touch-ups with some curbing and that sort of thing, but this is a project that the city is glad to have completed. I think with all the amenities, it'll be great for the citizens to come out and enjoy and look forward to people utilizing the lake again. And again, it was a project that was needed to be done, and I think they'll enjoy the amenities.
Summer's end and even autumn bring more chances to enjoy the improved Canyon Lake Park. Now, it wasn't that long ago, Lewis, that I was enjoying Canyon Lake Park. Do you remember?
What were you doing
the
down there?
paddleboarding?
Oh,
it was like the
that.
yoga Pilates on the pad. See, there it is,
oh,
right there.
Yeah, look, there you
That's
were.
harder than it looks, okay? Because you need some great balance to stay on that bad boy.
You know what? Paddleboarding, no, paddleboards are really taking off. It seems like I see them everywhere this summer. Look at you right there. That's a nice pose. What was that pose called?
I can't remember. You kidding me?
Was that like the
Hero
what
warrior?
Is it, like the downward dog or something
that was not
like that?
No, that was not it.
I don't do yoga, so I wouldn't know. Look at that though. That looks like a lot of fun. So is that another thing you're going to keep doing?
I'll probably put that on hold for a while.
Okay.
Maybe till next summer.
Here's the thing though. That's a class though, right?
Yes.
So that's like something that you could take. There's yoga, which I can't do.
Yeah.
And then you can do yoga on a paddleboard, which I definitely couldn't do. So that's like a whole nother level.
You can do anything. I've seen you in action. Just give it a try.
I appreciate your encouragement, but that is not true.
Next summer we'll do it, okay?
Okay, this seems like fun.
Still to come here on News Center 1 Today, it's a debate we've all had. When is it rude to be checking your phone? Their survey results are in. Find out if you're that friend. After the break, stay tuned.
The Black Hills Regional Eye Institute wants to say thank you to our local heroes. This month, iLASIK is $1,000 off to all military, law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders. Visit our website to take the LASIK self-test and schedule your free consultation. We use the latest technology to bring our patients safe, effective, and life-changing results. Through September 30th, iLASIK is $1,000 off. Visit LASIKRapidCity.com on the risks and benefits of surgery. Improve your vision, live your life with iLASIK from the Eye Institute.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale at all 3 Fisher stores. Everything's on sale, and they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home, and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card, because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. The Labor Day sale at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
Your night is about to get a lot more fun. Be one of the first to play craps and roulette, now at Cadillac Jacks, featuring $1,000 bet limits. Cadillac Jacks, how will your night play out?
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And a good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Not too bad right now at the Rapid City Regional Airport. What about 69 degrees, mostly cloudy skies overhead, winds out of the west-northwest at 12 miles per hour. And then as we head off to Phillip this morning, you're at 63. They're seeing a lot of sunshine out there. We're seeing the winds out of the south. Now, it was a bit windy. Take a look at that. Today's max gust, 53 miles per hour. That's when those thunderstorms were pushing through late last night, so it was a bit breezy out there in Phillip. Now, we still do have those fires raging out west. Now, a red flag warning is once again in effect for parts of Washington, also parts of Montana, and here in the gray, that is where we have an air quality alert. That's just continued. It's really seemed over the past several weeks they have been under some sort of warning out there. Hopefully, though, they are going to be getting a little bit of relief, as it looks like a trough is going to be forming out west. So some cooler temperatures and also some rain, hopefully pushing into the Pacific Northwest starting next week, which should help out with those fires. As far as us goes, the rain this morning, well, we're seeing some light rain showers continuing to fall around the Black Hills. So as you're heading out the door this morning, heading heading off to work or school, grab that umbrella because you could see a few showers. These are going to linger mostly through the morning hours. Then by this afternoon, we'll start to see some clearing. We will be dealing with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Your future temperatures as we stop at tomorrow. Well, we're only going to be in the 70s today. Tomorrow, we're going to warm it up into the 80s. 85 in Rapid City, 87 in Sheridan, 90 in Bismarck. This is at 2:30 p.m. 81 in Pierce, still much cooler as you head east. So what about only 71 in Sioux Falls, 66 there in the Twin Cities. Now, we will start to warm it up, and that's because high pressure is going to take its place of this monsoon moisture that's really moved in from the southwest. That cold front is going to continue to slide off to the east. By this afternoon, you can see we'll start to clear out the sky, so a mix of sun and clouds by 4 p.m. I just mentioned that summer nights, it's the last night to head down there this evening, and it should be a very nice evening. We're going to clear out the skies for you. As we're waking up tomorrow morning, we'll see mostly clear skies by tomorrow afternoon. Plenty of sunshine. Maybe a shower or two is popping up right now, but you know what? That's a very slight chance. We're still going to see plenty of sunshine for your Friday. Then pushing into the weekend, high pressure right overhead on Saturday. Plenty of sunshine again. We're looking at temperatures in the 90s on both Saturday and Sunday. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. For today, though, like I mentioned, it is going to be chilly. 74 in Rapid City, 69 in Custer. We're looking at 74 in Pine Ridge, 74 also in Martin. Those winds out of the north, 10 to 15 miles per hour with a gust into the mid-20s. This evening, slow clearing, 56 degrees will be that low, so a cool evening. And we will see those winds out of the northwest. For tomorrow, we're going to start to warm it up quick, though. 88 for a high. Happy Friday, everyone. Sunny and warm. Those warm temperatures and the drier air is really going to stick with us throughout the weekend and pushing into next week as a dry and warm pattern has set in. 93 on Saturday, 93 on Sunday. Then we'll be back into the 80s on Monday and Tuesday. 90s again on Wednesday. ClickBigDeals.com. The current offer. Get an 18-hole round plus cart for just $37 at Hart Ranch. This original price, $75. You pay just $37. This is a big savings of over 50%. A good one. Get on it while they last because, Anya, those golf ones, they don't stick around for long. They don't stick around for long.
They don't. Sounds good. Well, Louis, let me ask you a question. You don't have to answer right now, but
okay.
Last time you went out to dinner with a friend, did you think it was rude if they kept checking their text messages, or was it acceptable? I knew you were going to do that, and that's my phone.
What are you talking about?
Don't act like you're on my phone right now.
What were you just saying?
Exactly.
Sorry, I was checking my text messages.
Exactly.
I couldn't hear anything.
Rude.
Well, it turns out that always-on mobile connectivity is creating new social challenges.
That's right. A new survey from Pew Research Center finds that people are trying to cope with new norms about when it is rude and when it is permissible to use their phones during social gatherings and public places.
That's right. The survey found that 92% of U.S. adults have a cell phone, and 90% of them say their phone is always with them.
A whopping 82% said using phones in social settings frequently or occasionally hurts a conversation, but 89% still admitted they use their phone during their most recent social gathering.
And it turns out that women and people over the age of 50 were more likely to think of using their phone, and they said that it hurts the social settings.
I think that's true, though, to a certain point.
You think it's true?
Yeah. I think it's okay, like you have it in your purse, maybe it buzzes, you kind of glance at it, deal with it later. Because you're in with this person right now in this present moment, unless it's an emergency.
No, well, what about, so you don't think that it's good to be like, maybe you're out with your friends, you're at a nice dinner, and you're both just on your phone, just like not talking?
That's kind of sad.
I see that a lot, though.
I do, too.
I see that a lot.
I do, too.
No, I'm good with keeping the phone. When you're out with somebody, just keep the phone in the pocket. Maybe check, and then, put it right back in.
Yeah, I think so, too. Agreed.
All
okay.
Right, good. At least we're on the same page there.
And so come on News Center 1 Today. More from the Outdoor Campus West with Monica Davis. And coming up after the break, it's this week's golf tips. Yeah, we'll be right back.
I hope that when my patients come away from visiting with us here, they know that we really listen and that we really care.
My caregivers perceive me as energetic, and I give 110% of my heart to my job.
People really are partners here, from the nursing staff to the administrative team to all the caregivers in between.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
Shop the Labor Day sale at Carpet One. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation. Whether you carpet one room or a whole house. Any house. Installation is just $99. See store for details. Plus, save up to $500 off on select flooring, including carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, and ceramic. And get no interest till 2020. That's 52 long months. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation during the Labor Day sale at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City. Beautiful, made affordable.
Zero, zip, zilch. That's what it takes to lease a new Honda at Rushmore Honda during the Honda Summer Clearance Event. Zero down payment, zero first payment, zero security deposit. Lease a new 15 Accord LX, $254 a month. A new 15 Civic LX sedan, $214 a month. Keep your cash and drive a new Honda with zero down, zero first payment, and zero security deposit. Hurry, our Honda Summer Clearance Event ends soon. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda. Online at rushmorehonda.com.
The winning gets extreme with our extreme hot seat drawing at the Silverado Franklin.
On select Saturday nights, we will announce 5 $100 winners at 5 o'clock, 6 $100 winners at 6 o'clock, all the way up to 10 $100 winners at 10 o'clock. And our extreme hot seats plus our regular hot seats and giveaways mean even more chances to win. With 190 winners and $18,500 each extreme weekend.
Join us at the Silverado Franklin for extreme winning and extreme fun.
Morning, everybody. Coming up on the show this morning, and we're going to have a lot more on that tragic story out of Virginia. 2 journalists gunned down on live television this morning. The emotional tributes to the victims as we learn more about the shooter's troubling past. Also ahead, Al's got his eye on the all-important track of Tropical Storm Erica and the potential impact on the southern United States. Those stories, plus the controversy and secrecy surrounding today's release of a new book in the wildly popular Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. What the author is revealing to us when we see you right here on Today.
And thank you very much, Savannah. And did you ever feel like you're stuck in the sand? We're talking, of course, about those pesky sand traps.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, you're right. Well, we'll get you out of the bunker in this edition of JR's Golf Tips.
Welcome to JR's Golf Tip. I'm Bob Riggio. With me is PGA golf professional J.R. Hamblin here at Arrowhead Country Club. JR, we're standing in a bunker, and we're going to do a series of golf tips regarding situations in the bunker. And the first one we're going to talk about is some of the basics.
Yeah, just a basic garden variety bunker shot here. We're in our practice bunker. First thing I want the viewer to know is that you can't ground your club in the bunker, but you can enter the bunker with your rake in case you're making a long walk into the bunker. So that's okay to go in the bunker with a rake and set it down. That's not testing the surface. So first thing is we're going to pull a ball out here and we're going to take a look at where our target is, which is right here where you see the flagstick and all the golf balls. I'm going to draw a line in the sand that helps the viewer understand which way we want the ball to go. Then I'm going to stand on a line that's about 30 degrees off of the target line, and I'm going to swing on that line that's 30 degrees off of the target line rather than the target line itself. So we want to emphasize to the viewer that the flange of the club is what makes the club bounce through the sand. So when you hit a sand shot, you don't want it to dig, you want it to bounce. You want the club to bounce. So you want to keep your hands ahead of the ball when they're going through the sand, okay? So the length of your swing and the amount that you have the face open is going to determine which distance the ball flies, Bob. Okay? So you're going to take that club and either square it up or open it up, depending on how far you want it to go.
So you don't want to hit down through the sand. You want it to bounce off of the sand.
You want it to bounce through the sand, but depending on the distance you want to hit it, you want to take a certain amount of sand too. The sand is really what carries the golf ball out of the club, out of the bunker. You don't really ever make contact with the ball.
Right.
It's an amount of sand that's carrying the ball out.
All right. Thanks a lot, JR. Appreciate it. All right. Join us next week on JR's Golf Tips.
And golf season may be winding down, but hunting season is just getting going.
That's right. Monica Davis is gearing up down at the Outdoor Campus West this morning. We'll check in with her just after the break, so stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 Today, and we will be right back.
Jeffy1016 posted,
Worked hard, promotion, time to play hard. Hashtag upgrade my car.
congrats, Jeffy. Now's the time to hit the Honda Summer Clearance event. You can get a great deal on the Honda Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand. With rear view camera and text message reader standard, it's the perfect upgrade.
Awesome.
Go, Jeffy. Go, Jeffy.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the third shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
At the Pool and Spa Center, every day is made better. Made better with the promise of relaxation in the warm waters of a hot spring spa or the soothing warmth of a Finley sauna. Made better with the promise of renewing life during summer barbecues with your Napoleon Grill or fireside chats with neighbors around your Tropitone fire table. So slow down, relax, and enjoy every day made better at the Pool and Spa Center.
You'll feel better with the Pool and Spa Center.
Kia just announced one of the biggest programs in their history. At Billion Kia, get 66 months at 0% APR financing on all new 2015 Kia Souls, Kia Fortes, and Kia Optimas. That's 66 months at 0% APR financing. Plus, get Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Do you want to drive for less? You could be approved today. We've helped others, and we'd love to help you because we'd love to see you in a Kia. Billion Kia in Rapid City or BillionAuto.com.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. I am here with Keith this morning at Outdoor Campus West, greeting this beautiful morning. Now, we are talking about hunting. Hunting season opens September 1st, and the most important thing about hunting is safety. Now, I hope I'm not hurting your eyes with my bright orange vest and hat here. Now, why is Hunter Orange important?
Hunter Orange for large game hunting in South Dakota is required. It's not required for small game hunting, but it provides an extra level of visibility so everyone in the group knows where you're at all the time. The first, middle, and last thing to remember when you're out hunting is safety. And as long as we can see where everyone is at, we'll know exactly where we are cleared to hunt.
So Hunter Orange is just another extra thing that you can do for small game that ensures your own safety and others. Now, you said something about large and small game. Now, aren't there regulations on those?
I'm glad you asked because these just came out, the 2015 hunting handbook. They're available free of charge at the outdoor campus. You can also pick them up at major sporting goods stores. Most places in town will have these. Pick them up. They have all the regulations. Read through them. You can find out all the restrictions on whatever it is you're doing, what you legally can and can't do. Some other information on identifying game, places to hunt.
And just hunter information, just
Correct.
Common knowledge that you should have before you go out hunting. Now, with your hunting courses, you are teaching Hunting 101. Mm-hmm. What is the most important thing about safety?
The first thing we'll do, the very first thing we cover is safety. Even before we bring anything out, we'll bring out some of our teaching tools. This is a non-firing shotgun. Mm-hmm. It would make a really good fence post or a canoe paddle, but other than that, it doesn't work for anything else, no matter how hard you try. But it allows us to show you where the safety is, where the trigger is, the trigger guard, where the ammunition goes, where it comes out when it's done. And we can teach you in a controlled setting with something that's basically a piece of plastic and metal that has no potential to do any harm unless I drop it on my foot.
So just a controlled environment to make sure no one gets hurt, which is exactly what you want whenever you're hunting. Now, I am a beginning huntress. So here in South Dakota, where would I go hunting?
I'm glad you asked that too, because what also just came out, this is a wonder vest you're wearing this morning.
It's full of pockets.
We just got our 2015 Hunting Atlas. This shows all of the public land, whether it's state, federal, school and public land, where it's at in relation to all the cities and towns in South Dakota, the type of game you can hunt there. It's a really good resource. It's free.
And you set a pretty big number of acreage, right?
Within, I believe, 160 miles of Rapid, there's 2.74 million acres of public land that's open to hunting. It's open to outdoor recreation, anything you want to do if you just want to hike, and you're looking for a place. It's in that book.
It's a pretty good resource. So that's a lot of acreage for hunting. So if you can't find a place to hunt, you are not trying hard enough. Now, on September 1st, it is smaller game that people will start hunting, but there is also large game hunting coming up. And Anya, I'm pretty sure that you said earlier that you have an impressive elk call, right?
Oh, Monica, you had to do it to me.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure we do, Anya, because I remember last year there was a time that we were out in the field.
We were. And
you gave a dynamite elk call that surprised me, and I'm pretty sure everybody. And I think we have that video.
Here's elk call.
Oh my!
Wow,
Lanta.
there it was. There was. So that was really good. Now
this
morning, I don't care if you've been practicing or not. I need to hear an elk call this morning. Prepare. We need to bar these doors because I'm pretty sure elk are going to start coming in. That was nice. One more time. Can I hear that one more time?
I can't. It's hard. Ooh. Was that? I don't know.
That was good. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I don't know.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think we have a video of a real elk bugling. So
do we?
Here's what it sounds like.
I'm pretty sure, Anya, how did they get your voice on that elk? That was perfect. How did they do that? Very good, Anya. You're going to have to, I was going to give it a try. You're going to have to teach me how to do that.
I will.
All right, teach me how to do that. All right, let's transition to weather really quick. We're keeping our eye on the tropics this morning. We are tracking Tropical Storm Erica. She is going to be making her way, well, close to Florida as we get later on into the weekend, pushing into next week. Now, right now, the winds aren't too bad, about 50 miles per hour, and the track is looking like it's going to make landfall around Florida by early next week. The good news is it doesn't look like it's going to be strengthening too much. So Florida's kind of bracing themselves, but hopefully it won't strengthen too much as we push throughout the weekend moving into next week. Now, for us here in the Black Hills, we have a little bit of rain today, but we are going to start to dry it out and warm things up starting tomorrow. We'll take one final look at that 7-day forecast coming up just after the break. So stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
Jeffy1016 posted,
"Worked hard, promotion, time to play hard. Hashtag upgrade my car."
Congrats, Jeffy. Now's the time to hit the Honda Summer Clearance event. You can get a great deal on the Honda Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand. With rear view camera and text message reader standard, it's the perfect upgrade.
Awesome.
Go, Jeffy. Go, Jeffy.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
Summertime is here, and you want to relax. But if you did want to do something, First National Pond has everything you need. They've got fishing poles and coolers and tents, bikes and air conditioners, golf clubs or tools to build a deck, stereos for your home and your car, cameras and iPods and computers and games and music. But it's summertime, and you wanted to relax. Well, relax, and know that First National Pond has everything you need this summer.
Is your honey-do list getting out of hand? When you want to remodel, don't try to do it yourself. Turn to the professionals at All Star Construction. They use state-of-the-art software to show exactly what your project will look like and work with you on every detail from start to finish. If you want to build from the ground up, remodel, or build a deck, think All Star Construction in Rapid City. allstarconstructionrc.com.
The Liv Bergen Series by Sandra Brannon. Solomon's Whisper by Sandra Brannon. Buy book today.
And welcome back. And little surprise this morning for Lewis.
What is going on here?
He doesn't know what's going on. All you know is I have a huge Eileen's cookie box.
There's
because
a giant cookie box over
love me
here.
some Eileen's. Okay, it's addicting, so I had to go back for more. Lewis, I know it's your birthday Saturday.
Oh,
it's your
you
birthday
did
Saturday.
not get me.
Yes.
You did not get me.
And you're not going to be here Friday or next week because you're on vacation.
Yeah.
So I had to get you this really sweet.
What is it? I haven't seen it
Wait,
yet.
I got to show the viewers first.
What is that? Is that?
It's a big old.
Is that a giant smile?
It is.
Look at that. Is that what my smile? Is that what my smile really looks like?
It's imitating your smile, Lewis.
Look at those teeth.
It's
Hold
a
on.
big
Can we
old
get-
blue cookie.
Does that
pal.
look like me here?
I
Let's
just
get
I don't
that
want to
close. Let's
drop
get
it.
that close.
I
Ready?
fear I'm going to drop it. It looks
Big
just
one.
looks just like your big chompers.
Oh, Anya,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have.
Well, I know.
You
but
shouldn't have. Oh my God.
It'll keep you filled up.
Is
through
that
the
just
trip.
for me?
No.
Oh.
We're taking like half of it. So.
Oh.
But it is for you in honor of you and your birthday. How old are you going to be Saturday? Are you telling us?
Oh,
or is it
can
secret?
you say that?
I don't. You can say it if you want.
I am going to be the big 2'7".
All right.
I'm getting up
You're
there,
a
huh?
big boy.
I'm getting
God.
up there.
Getting big.
Wow.
Good for you.
2'7". No, I'm excited. I'm
So, yeah,
excited.
we can't
I'm
celebrate
excited.
with you, so happy birthday
All
today.
right, well, that means it's going to be cookie time in about a
time.
minute
Excellent.
from now. So let's do some weather. Right now, we're looking at today, 74 is going to be our high in Rapid City. So it is going to be a cool day. A few thunderstorms and rain showers are possible. Slow clearing, though, as we get later on into the afternoon and pushing into the evening time. 56 will be the low tonight. Partly cloudy. We will see the clearing making way for a very nice day tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to see temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. 88 for a high in Rapid City. Then unseasonably warm weather pushes in by the weekend. 93 on both Saturday and Sunday. Plenty of sunshine overhead. And then the drier pattern kind of sticks around. 86 on Monday, 89 on Tuesday, then 90s once again by Wednesday.
All right, pal. I'm just smelling this cookie.
It's looking good.
It smells like a little piece of heaven.
It does. All
really
right,
does,
guys.
it really
Thank
does.
you so much for joining us again this morning. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you right back here Friday morning at 6 a.m. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.